on now. Hard work.
All right, man. We want to welcome everybody to another edition, another episode of For Veterans by Veterans. This is episode number 27, 28-ish, and so tonight we're going to talk about our main topic is Colin Kaepernick versus January 6th. But before we go into that, I'm one of the co-hosts, Michael. We got my man Jamal. We got my man Walton. Fellas, how y'all doing, man?
You said he tired, boss.
Just making it, man. Just making it.
Just making it, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay away from the gun line now. Stay away from the gun line.
I can't make it out there.
Oh, man. Hey, so let me ask y'all this, man. How y'all like the new intro, man?
It's all right. I mean,
the hard work, I was grooving to that. Right?
Yeah.
Work. Yeah.
Man, yeah, but I had one of my guys hook it up for me, man. So that's the first one, man, and we'll see what he come around with the second one, man. So I told him, I said, man, we might do a whole show in like animation. And so that I think that might be pretty cool and different,
I think that's coming up here with the Meta and the Facebook thing, and I guess that's gonna be a thing here in a minute.
Right, man. So that's what I'm not understanding, the whole Meta thing. Since that's gonna be
understanding on it last night, and I'm thinking this is gonna be one that's gonna make us like obsolete at our age or whatnot, because it's just gonna be one for the the newer generations coming in. It looks like it looks pretty cool.
Okay.
A lot of virtual reality type stuff going on. So,
that's what I'm one of the guys that I do the other podcast with. Shout out to Andrew Layden and Let's Talk About It. We got a little something that we are looking at doing in VR, and it's pretty cool, man. It's a whole world I hadn't even never thought about, but if that's the way Facebook going, man, they about to open up some new doors, man.
Oh yeah.
And can you imagine us doing the podcast like from VR? Laid back in the recliner.
Everything you do with facial expressions and everything.
Right, man, listen. That'll be off the chain, man. Off the chain.
Well, you already got these keyboard gangsters, so now you finna show enough have some serious.
You get on Parler and they can be able to see your face through the sheet.
Yeah.
Whatever face is.
Oh yeah.
What they said in what was it, Django?
You might not have to have the evil eyes. It just pick it up his whole face for him, so he good.
The horses can see. We don't need to see.
Oh man. Hey, so fella, let me ask y'all with this, man. We just had Veterans Day last week, and how was your Veterans Day?
Who you throwing that alley oop to?
We'll start down here with Walton.
I'm gonna tell you, man, I missed out on the food, man. I not to pass on some negative energy and stuff, but I had some reflections and thoughts and stuff like that, and I just I didn't want to get in the mix of it for real. I don't know. I had the info, the 411 on who was giving out what and all this stuff, but I just didn't take advantage of it, man. I just, yeah, you know how
Hey,
they say, take anything wrong.
You know, man, I just noticed, man. You up here clean? You clean like Jamal?
I got the stubble. You know, unfortunately, it wasn't, picked up on my cat, but it's all good. It's all gravy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't seen you like this
they took
early
the extra hair and
2000s.
put it on y'all.
Yeah, resort back to the booty face.
I'm like, man, something look different about it, man. It's all gone, man.
Yeah, gonna start anew.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. So Jamal, what about you, man? How was your Veterans Day?
Oh man, it was interesting because we had to work. So any veteran that working on Veterans Day, kind of like something that we try not to do. Try to enjoy that day and celebrate it, but end up having to work that day. And I kind of fell into the deal with Walt, where I know you hooked me up with some information, who was giving what and everything, but I just fell in that trap the last few years. Just seeing some of the stuff that's gone down, where you go in there, people want to show out on you, and you know already showed them the card. And I just didn't want to. By the time I got off work, I didn't even want to go mess with that food. So I just want to get home, get somewhere, lay down, lick my wounds.
Right.
Hey, I understand that. Well,
I
went and ate for both of y'all.
I did.
I went and ate for both of y'all. Don't worry, I got the meals for both of y'all.
Yeah.
You know, Applebee's. I took my cousin out. We went out to Applebee's. He had ended up helping me move some furniture, and it was a little bit more than we both expected. So I took him out to Applebee's afterwards, and he got a chance to get that free meal.
Yeah.
And I think the other one was Texas Roadhouse. They was giving away a coupon. Matter of fact, I still got the coupon. And then somebody else gave me something free. It was another restaurant I was passing by, and they gave me like a free coupon. So yeah, man, I collected for both of y'all, man. I promise you I did, man. I promise you I did.
You know what? You know what they should do though. To be honest with you, on that day, they should like give you the opportunity, like they did, to eat there, or you can get a pass to eat. Anytime. In 12 months. It expires right before the next Veterans Day. I think that'll help too, because I'd be thinking about them free meals, days afterwards.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what Roadhouse, I think, but theirs expire, I think, the first part of December. So you get about 3 weeks.
Oh, okay. Roadhouse does it.
Yeah, you get about 3 weeks. I believe that's what it said. And Applebee's gave me a little card, and I think it's for a free meal, or it's a certain percent or 50% off or something like that. I just kind of got it, glanced over it, and that one is for like a whole month.
Okay, well that's better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Can't be choosy.
That's right. Can't be, hey, man. Beggars can't be choosy, man. I remember a while back, man, we used to go into, y'all probably don't remember this, we used to go into Sam's on Saturday morning. It was right next to the apartment y'all was in.
Yeah, them samples.
They get them free samples.
Yeah. We catch that old lady with that Alfredo, that tortellini Alfredo. Oh.
You've been back here about 20 times now. You come back over here one more time.
Woo.
Yeah, just one more time, man. And then I remember I used to go on Memorial Day to the to the car sales.
Mm.
You know, they be cooking hot dogs and hamburgers. And I remember I hit that up 1 year, maybe 2 years. Might have hit that up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But fellas, you know, let's go on and get into our topic tonight, man. You know, we might as well, you know, pull this Band-Aid off, rip this Band-Aid off, man, and really dig down into this wound, this scar,
Right.
you know, or these scars. You know, and our topic is Colin Kaepernick versus January 6th. You know, and so, you know, we all saw when Colin Kaepernick had his, you know, he came out and he was kneeling, you know, during the anthem. And we saw how the United States, you know, the media just blew it all up and people just blew it all up, man. And I'm not going to support all that. And he ended up losing his career, his NFL career behind that. Well, then we had an incident that happened on January the 6th that we had people that are United States citizens, they charged and attacked our White House, you know, attacked our Capitol Hill. Like, those things should never, not the White House, I'm sorry, Capitol Hill. Those things should never happen, you know, like, but, you know, now you're hearing that, you know, some of them getting 60 days in jail, or some of them are being released, you know. And so one of the questions I want to ask y'all that we can discuss right here is it a media job? Like, is the media blowing everything out? Are they setting the narrative? Are they, when Colin was doing this thing, was the media blowing that up? And are the media not talking about January 6th? Or is the media talking about January 6th and people just don't care about that? Like they cared about what Colin, when he was taking his knee. So we'll start with you, Jamal, since you were the last out.
Look, I think it's a combination of a lot of things. I think it's from what I see, because I've backed off from watching the media for a little bit, just off a simple fact that these deaths that we've been having with the involvement of the police. I think that last one in Chicago where the man was shot in the backyard was the last thing I watched on the news. I haven't really been following the trial or anything, but it just seems like to me that the media pushes what they want to push out. They are covering the January 6th, but we have a significant amount of people in this country that don't believe January 6th was that significant, or they don't believe, or they believe it's a switch flag operation or whatever, rogue flag operation, or whatever you want to call it. You want to put some kind of conspiracy to it, as opposed to Colin Kaepernick kneeling, which, I mean, a veteran told the man to kneel. He told you why he was kneeling, and before he started kneeling, that veteran told him to kneel, he wasn't standing up at all, and he didn't make no huge announcement. The media went and, hey, what's going on? Came up to him and asked him. He told him, and he had this vitriol reaction. I mean, people literally died on January 6th. Police officers died January 6th. The insurrection happened January 6th. And people are just like, man, whatever, you know. So I don't know. I couldn't give you a straight answer on that. Like I said, I think it's a combination of all of that stuff. The media, I think they did kind of half type of job with it. And then we do have damn near half the country, or more than half the country, that believes that the insurrection wasn't that bad. That the people were so frustrated they needed to voice their opinions and smear feces on the halls of the Capitol. So,
what about you, Walton?
there's some, I mean, some serious blame inconsistencies in America, period. I mean, your feelings toward a man kneeling during the national anthem, how personal you took that, how, I mean, you were, I mean, you were appalled to that. I mean, y'all reaction was, I mean, I wasn't understanding it myself. I had to look into it to where I couldn't. I said, I think I know what he's kneeling for. I thought I did, but the way people are acting, I need to look this up some more. And it was just simply that. They just, you know, hey, it's you got to respect. You're disrespecting the flag. You're, you know, you're ungrateful or whatnot. But I mean, this is a show about veterans, and as veterans, I like to believe that this is what we fought for, and continue to fight for and support our troops for. You know, these rights of freedom of speech. Hey, you stand for the national anthem, you can sit, you can kneel. He took a knee, he had a belief, and he stood for it. He stood on it. So when January 6th come around, okay, man, there should be some serious personal feelings going around about that. You got ADHD now. Can't keep your attention on that. Yeah. You know, what about it? What? It was just, you know, Chief, you're talking about killing the vice president. You're saying the actual president of America has sent you to bombard Capitol Hill. You're looking to cause harm, and what you did, you accomplished that. And okay, you take Kopernik kneeling compared to, okay, you killed the officer of the law, federal officer. You know, what happened to that, the blue? Come on, there's a lot of inconsistencies there. And it's hard to take a lot of people serious about this.
Right. I totally agree with you on that, there, man. You know, you man, both of y'all gave some great points on that, man. You know, because you know it's almost like, you know, or did the country, you know, kind of look away, you know, when January 6th was happening, you know, and I had a conversation yesterday. I was at a veterans roundtable, and I had a conversation with a guy, and we were talking about, you know, just some of the stuff that's going on in the country now. And I told him about the podcast, and you know, he was like, "Man, that's a great idea." He said because nobody ever hears the African American voice, veterans' voice, you know,
You said it
on
right
how we feel. Huh?
You said it right the first time. The African American period. You barely can get heard just off the strength of that. You have to add something to it. It's got to be some other credential to it, otherwise you won't get heard.
Right. You know, and so that's what this show was created about, to get our voice out, get our voice heard, our opinions, you know, on these matters, because on January 6th, you did not see hardly any African Americans. You probably saw a few now, you know, probably saw a few. There wasn't no bros, but you probably saw a few, you know, because, you know, we know if we ever tried anything like that,
Yeah.
you know, getting sprayed down, you know, getting sprayed down. And for us to have, you know, fought for our country, you know, on any given day, not any given Sunday, any given day. And for the most part, would have been glad, you know, to represent our country on that battlefield. You know, we kind of feel, not we kind of, we feel it was disrespectful on both occasions, because we fought for Colin Kaepernick to have the right to do what he did.
Right.
And it's crazy. We fought for January 6th that almost, you know, be able to do what they did, but you know, the retaliation to that, or the reward that they should have gotten for that, it didn't match the situations, because, you know, in my opinion, all of them should have been in Leavenworth.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I hate to throw this out there, but how about we throw in there? You can throw in there the Charlottesville. Where was the outrage about the Confederate flag being flown with the American flag when they was marching down Charlottesville and that lady got ran over and all that foolishness? Where was that?
And
it
we're
was
all
very people on both sides at the end of that one.
where are the vigilantes at? Where are the Kyle Rittenhouses and the McGregors? Where are the vigilantes at?
Hey man, they on trial about to get set free.
Well, yeah. Where the vigilantes at? Let them go. You want? Go ahead.
We can't even get half the cases that with people getting shot to trial. We can't even get them to trial. We got one big significant case with George Floyd, and we know why that happened. The outcry after the video was released. But I mean, how many people that 4 or 5 years leading up to that? Matter of fact, maybe even 10, almost 10 years leading up to that. Black person after black person killed by police. It did not look justified. I could not see how it was justified. It didn't even make it to trial.
Right.
I mean, at least they tried Kyle Rittenhouse. I mean, even though they came up with he was defending himself.
Yeah, I saw that one last night, man, where he the guy said that he was defending himself, but the judge, the charges that they brought up against him, the judge barely understood what the charges were. And the guy said last night, he said, no, it was a lady, a reporter. She said that if the judge barely understands the charges, what do you think about the jury?
Yeah, the jury ain't gonna understand it.
You know?
They want him to walk so bad, boy.
And that's what's crazy. You know, the one thing I can say about the military during my time in, right was right and wrong was wrong.
Yeah. And
it pretty much didn't matter who you was. We saw some E6s and E7s get taken down. You know, we saw some, you know, I remember Jamal calling out a officer. Calling out an officer at once upon a time, you know. And right is right and wrong is wrong, man. You know, so the integrity of not just the court system, but I feel the integrity of our country it's low, man. Like the integrity and the honor system is low.
Has it ever been really high though? When you look at history, like it's hard for me. Like as you sit here and you go back and you look, how much better has it really got? Yeah, we've made improvements and advancements. Yeah, I was able to buy my own home. I live in a certain neighborhood and this. Yeah, okay. How far did we come? You get in that courtroom, you can't even get a trial to court.
Right.
Or you got people that January 6th happened and they still was able to go on vacation and somebody gets special food while they in jail.
Out the country.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, man.
And you're right, man, on that legal system, man, we still back in slavery days, man. And you know, and as far as housing, we've gotten a little, you know, I was at a meeting last night and one of my new buddies who just moved to the area, he was telling me about, you know, the realtor, they're trying to redline it. You know, they're telling him where he can stay at in the city. You know, showing him houses where he can stay. And he like, I don't want to stay over there. I want to stay over here. And they were like, why? Why would you want to stay over there? You know, and so it's 2021 and you still got realtors that are redlining, you know, African Americans today. You know, and so he said he's fired a bunch of realtors because, you know, he sees the game. And he's a retired veteran. You know, so hopefully soon we'll have him on, man, and he can share his story with us. You know, so we can shed some more light on things that get swept up under the rug. You know, that should be in the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So let me ask y'all this, man. Have y'all seen the Colin Kaepernick, the Netflix special or the series that he has?
I haven't watched it yet.
No,
it's a series.
Yeah, it's a series on Netflix, and it's pretty much talking about his childhood all the way through high school, and how he was adopted, and then just how he had to maneuver through a world that he felt uncomfortable in, and now it kind of gives more insight to some of the choices that he's making today. So it's a very good series. I recommend people go and look at it because it'll kind of give you a little insight on some people that you don't know. And oftentimes, we want to judge them right away, without taking that look in the mirror and judging ourselves, who that's the only person that we should be and can judge is ourselves. We shouldn't be judging other people based on their skin color. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah, man. So let me ask y'all this. We'll start out with first out. Jamal. Now you're the judge, okay? And you're the judge for the January 6th people. What do you think their punishment should be?
I mean, I don't think it's for they have a jury, right? They got a jury. Is that a jury trial? Is that a whatever?
No, I think the judge is giving the sentences.
I mean, an insurrection, that's big time, man. You almost brought how this country democracy works to its knees. Literally, almost, it was that close. And we sat there and watched it on TV, and people act like it didn't happen. Like, they literally tried to get the vice president to overthrow the damn not certify the votes. Then when he didn't do it, they chased him down, tried to chase him down and take him out, along with some Democrats. You took out a police officer. I mean, I think that's some serious time, at least. I mean, even if you only got 1 year, I need a federal charge on you too. I need a federal felony where you can't. I don't need you working for the government or anything with the government. I don't need you in any type of state official, any type of government. No, no. I need you.
You know, some of them, and I'm not fully into it like that because I have to protect my mental health. But I did turn on one of the channels. I want to say it was Fox. And maybe I was at an appointment or something and I was listening to it, and they were talking about there was a certain percentage of the January 6th people that were contractors for the government.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they was just cosplaying.
That put it in a nutshell.
Their damn uniform.
Anybody that attacked this country, we call them what they are, terrorists. This nation, that's terroristic. So let's take a look at Guantanamo Bay. All right. Okay, they don't even need to be in the courtrooms here. Yeah, you don't even need to be in the courtrooms here. You need to be over there on the other side of Cuba. Yeah, and get your talking to.
Hey, Well, I like your jailhouse, man. I like that, there, man. So how much time you think they ought to get, man? What should the punishment be?
Well, let's talk about the charges first. You got an accessory. There's a federal officer down. Okay, you got assault on federal officers. Okay, these people all conspire. There's conspiracy and racketeering, if you ask me. So I mean, you see the gangster movies, all these big time gangster movies. They idolize that at restaurants and all this drive-in, drive-throughs, all that stuff for these folks, infamous people. So hey, you would be infamous right there at Guantanamo Bay for terroristic activity. And I'd say, oh man, nothing less than a year and a day at the least.
Hardly.
Oh, where at?
He said Guantanamo Bay. That sounds fine.
Oh, Guantanamo Bay, a year and a day.
On the other side of the cube. That's what we do with terrorists, right?
Right. You're absolutely right.
Just saying. I don't know. And from what I understand, terrorists is people that attack the United States.
Right.
I mean, but is that really what we do with terrorists? Because some of them we take to Burger King.
Oh yeah.
Just saying.
You think about some Burger King with Judge Walton, you're gonna get the taste out your mouth.
So you better get the taste out the mouth.
Can I get cheese on? Do they do supersize at Burger King? They don't supersize in here? Dang. Well, king me then, king sizes.
I mean, they even do that. They do that to the people from other countries that attack American ships, the pirates and people like that. They do that to them. I mean, what else? What else do you do with people who attack this nation?
Right. Hey, you're absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right.
Call it what it is.
That's it, man. So we're gonna call them January 6th terrorists. You know, that's what we're gonna call them. You know, cause that's pretty much what they are. Officer
Sicknick. I don't see it on nobody's truck. I don't see it on no T-shirt or nothing like that. Say his name. Officer Sicknick died in the line of duty.
Right.
Back to blue.
Yep.
Right. You are absolutely right, and we don't hear nothing about it.
Nothing.
Just as silent as can be.
But I hear all kind of conspiracy though. I mean, dang on, Kennedy Jr. was coming back. All kind of stuff, man. We out here. Wow.
Man, I heard
standing there looking, waiting for him to come back too, like the Undertaker coming back or something. Wow. Okay. All right.
And when was the first and only time someone dropped bombs on the continental United States?
Pearl Harbor was the
Pearl
last
Harbor?
No, on the continental United States in Oklahoma.
Oh. Well, then yeah, but you had attempted bombers in the trade centers before 9/11 as well.
And dropped actual bombs. Planes flew over Black Wall Street.
Oh, Black Wall Street.
Dropped bombs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They did the same thing to them that they do. They do nothing to them. Nothing. All that land that belonged to them people gone.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's the crazy thing about it, man. And we're hoping to have a show about that. I was able to get in touch with one of my former teammates. He went out and visited Tulsa, and like he got a chance to visit everything, you know. So he kind of gave a little insight, you know. So, you know, I gotta try to not bribe him, but you know, sometimes, man, people they scared. They are coming on, man.
We're gonna do the cartoon deal, the animated. It'd be good.
Yeah, you know, so hey man. I tell him, man, hey man, don't be afraid, man. Come on, let's talk about it, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we gotta get this out there, man. Just talk about it, educate our people all at the same time. You know, but fellas, man, I definitely appreciate y'all, man, and y'all give me y'all insight and educate me. You know, I appreciate that, man, because I did not know the officer's name. I've heard it before, but, you know, thank you for bringing it up. And our thoughts and prayers and our condolences are with Officer Signet.
Officer Signet.
Officer Signet's family and friends.
And all the other officers that was assaulted and made it out of there. All the officers that just made it through that dang on day. That had to be a really
stressful.
Stress. There you go. Because I was gonna say something else. So
stressful.
Yeah, it had to be a really stressful day.
You know, so I know one of the guys, he ended up being escorted. He escorted somebody, man.
He escorted the vice president out.
The vice president, okay.
Was running through, that cop was running through the hallway and he talking about, come on, and he got them up out of there.
Right.
Yeah. I forgot his name, but he escorted them, got them up out of there.
Right. They did something for him. I can't remember. I don't know if it was First Lady Obama. It was somebody did something very special for him. I'll find out, and you know, it'll be get with our research department, and hey, but gentlemen, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all too late tonight, man. I know we've had a long weekend, long day. You know, I want to thank y'all for coming on, and like I said, man, giving you insight, you know, educating us. Any final words from you, Jamal?
After the day I had, I don't even know I got. I would guess just try to keep your head, man. That's all you can do. That's all you can do, man. Just try to keep your head, keep a cool head, and while other people are losing theirs, and try to control what you can control. That's all I got, man.
Control what you can control. What about you, Walter?
Right is right, wrong is wrong, man. I'm with you. Hey, I'm with you all the way. Right or wrong, I'm with you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you wrong, but I'm gonna do like they say in the military. I'm gonna use tact because I care. You know, I ain't gonna bust you out and nothing like that. So if we said something wrong or whatever, you know, get with us. Let us know. You know, and we'll research it. We'll check it out because I will.
Some of y'all already have.
Yeah, I will.
Y'all wrong, but it's all good. That's cool, you know.
Yeah, I'm with you. So hey, happy Veterans Day, and yeah,
happy Veterans Day, man.
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Work. There you go. Hard work. Work. Everybody doing it right. Hard work. 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 That's what I say. Hard work. 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 Earn my pay. Hard work. Hard work. Do it every day. Hard work. Get up out of 2:45. Hard work. Work. To go and earn my pay. Hard work. Work. Put boots on and lace them up. Hard work. Work. Another day to work. Hard work. Hard work. That's what they say. Hard work. Hard work. I earn my pay.